Ready to go!
Alrighty, ladies and gents, welcome to the first training session at my new place here. We've got the Reacher.
Oh, yeah, me first,
The Reacher, yeah, Reacher, you're welcome too. It's all good. But yeah, let me take you guys through and show you the amazing setup. It's not that amazing yet, but it will be. There'll be posters on the wall. We've got the obligatory arm wrestling table and chalk, WAL pads, even though 601 is all but a lost cause. We got the Krasimir Kostadinov apparatus set up. I've said goodbye to the crazy cable machine attachment that I had initially. That thing was cheap and nasty and it was a friction monster and it was messy. So I'm really happy training with this moving forward. Reacher and I today are gonna have a bit of a play around with a vector we've never done before. Feels like a drag hook. Jordan, you wanna give us a little demo? Jordan is the strongest drag hooker I've ever faced, clearly. Oh, looks like your bread and butter not.
Makes it interesting though.
Oh,
something that you don't see normally.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like with this handle, this is like a 2.5 inch rolling handle. Really free spinning, really efficient.
Yeah.
I feel like our numbers are going to be somewhere around, well, my numbers. I think my numbers are going to be somewhere around 45, 50.
Yeah.
For where I truly peak out at.
Yep. I'd say that's about right looking at what I just did.
You're a little worried about this?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Definitely.
It is going to be interesting. Anyway, it's all 1-to-1, so we don't really need the crane scale today. It's just whatever plates we load up is what it weighs. And because we've got no pulleys, no loop pulleys going on. No. Shout out to Tim Rocco from Melbourne.
This is true weight, Tim.
True weight, Tim.
Don't know what it is down in Melbourne.
If you missed the story, Tim Rocco put up a vid, tagged me and Lachlan, claiming that he'd done 140 kilos of side pressure, and I said to him, sorry dude, you didn't. And he was really sure.
Really cut.
Yeah, but it's alright, we've all done that at least once in our life. Yeah. And then we realised that we can't lift more than Saplenkov, and we come back to reality. So yeah. Tim, welcome back to reality and the mere mortal numbers that we're all used to. But 70 kilos is still good anyway, so you're a strong bugger, Tim. Keep doing what you're doing. Anyway, alright. Let's get this on the road. Sure. Let's warm up. What are we doing? I'll get the camera on a tripod so I can do this too. And we'll start warming up. And we have there at the moment, there's 25 kilos loaded at the moment. Alright, 25 kilos. I think I make this look easier than Jordan. I think it's your long banana fingers and long arm. It's just a weird direction for you, isn't it? This, I don't know, like you getting tight like this with your pec. You're more like that. You like to shoulder drop on people. You never sit here on someone, do you? No. That's for the Lachlan Dares of the world. With big beefy pecs and strong biceps. Poor old Jordan here.
I use my body.
No. You've got the coil of death, so it's alright. Alright, 25 kilos warmed up, let's get up a weight. We're on 35 kilos now, the reach is a little worried. 35 kilos. He's warming up. He was aching and complaining about pain at 25, now he's throwing 35 around. You're lying to us, Richard. He's being cheeky. I'm on you. Alright. 35 kilos.
Looks a little bit too controlled for my liking.
I'm starting to think, that was one thing Krasi always said to me about my 1 rep maxes. He says, all your 1 rep maxes, you're starting like in a position you never start. So I'm trying to, with this handle, anyway, it's easier to be disciplined and just flat wrist start and then get it in. So you never know. By the end of this 1 rep max session, I'm probably gonna be starting like this. All right, let's go up weight. All right, we have stepped up to 45 kilos. The reach now approaching the table. Here we go. Can you get a green light? I'm sure he can, but it's a big lift. It's a big jump. Another 10, all the way to 45. We're strong. We're stronger than we thought we were. We were saying we were going to max out but Reach is
Close,
repping
mate.
45. Like a boss. Now, this is interesting because you have a better hand than me in a dragging sense.
Yep.
I have a better wrist than you in a bending my wrist sense.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how this handle plays out.
Yeah. Because the reason I just smiled before I lifted that was because when I went to drag back, my wrist went,
That's fine.
that's fine. And then my lats engaged and I went, I'm good.
Nice. So you're going to flat hand drag.
Yeah. And then
And
kind of peck at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is what I love about 1 rep max is that you don't actually know what your 1 rep max position is until you get to the really heavy weight.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no, I need this, or no, I need that. I don't know if I'm going to bend my wrist or if I'm going to stay flat. Find out soon. Bending my wrist at the moment.
Just casually ripping out 3.
I gotta put on the bluff for the YouTube channel. My shoulder's doing all sorts of cranky hurts. Alright, up we go. Alright, we've hit the half century, 50 kilos. The Reacher stepping up to the plate. Reacher's taking the opening bat today. I get to watch how he goes with all the weights before I have to attempt it, so no pressure on me. Whoa, starting to work. You know, this is a handle that you don't chalk.
No.
You never chalk this handle. I've done it when I've approached 1 rep max before, and it just gets immensely worse.
The only thing that helps you on this handle would be super glue.
Yeah, don't chalk it. It becomes like soap.
Yeah.
Slippery as hell. I'm like, yeah, just if you're clammy, leave it. You do not chalk.
No.
Alright, 50 kilos.
Ooh, ripping out the 2, 3. He's listening to his energy.
I'm showing off. But what I know about this handle is that the failure is going to be my ability to hold on. I can peck and bicep and drag this, no worries. That's not an issue. There's going to come a moment in about 5 to 10 kilos where my wrist goes. Alright, here we go, 55 kilos. We're into serious town now. Let me give you some more perspective on the Reacher here.
Oh, you don't need it.
Show us your form.
There's not much of me.
You don't believe it? Hang on, wait, Reacher, wait. Don't believe it, 55, there it all is. We got 15, 15, 20 plus 5. Show us, man, show us your moves. Whoa, nice, that hand is holding strong. Where are you feeling it?
It's peck.
So that
like, continue keeping it within like my shoulder and not just opening up is the hardest for me. I'm like, squeeze.
Yeah. One interesting thing for you, like, and this is how you define the rules of any given 1 rep max is always interesting, and this is new to us. Generally speaking, I don't care what my elbow does. I know a lot of people have said, why don't you keep your elbow on the pad? Do you feel like you instinctively should or shouldn't keep your elbow on the pad for this 1 rep max?
I want to keep it as close to arm wrestling as possible.
Yeah.
If it comes off, I know that I'll probably need to focus more on it in an actual arm wrestling match. Like if I was to do that same movement to try and drag someone out, I'd be like, I know that I'm getting to my peak. I should really be careful with my elbow. And
this is a drag hook separating someone. It's not the pin.
Yeah.
This is the move.
It may be.
This is the move just before the pin.
This may be the part that you need against your opponent. You never know, you know? So if I know that my elbow lifts up from that, I need to think about it more when...
Single repping now.
Not show pony.
We're finished with the show ponies. 55's hard.
Too easy.
At 60 kilos loaded, we're realizing that I've left...
Ryan needs a bigger weight pin.
I need more, taller weight stack, because I feel like there's only like one more spot on this thing before we're done, and the plates I've got aren't that heavy. I have a few more plates back in my old place that I'll need to bring over, but like I have like a 25 kilo plate that we could start with on the bottom. Anyway, 60 kilos, Rich. Let's see if you can do it.
hang on. We've got a malfunction. There we go.
All that cracking out during this. It feels heavy?
Yeah, it feels heavy.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no covering in that.
No covering. So I mean, you're getting it off the ground. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not getting as sideways as anymore.
I'd
You're being
like
ironed
to
out.
keep it into.
So
a
I can see
style.
your pec was failing there,
Yeah.
but your hand was still. You could drag it.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Yeah,
take
I could drag this.
You just can't take it sideways.
No.
Yeah, you could drag. You could drag probably 100 kilos like that. Nice. Show us again how easy you can drag that. If you just do drag. Okay. You're getting tired, but you have more in your drag than you have with pec.
Yeah, like that was like I felt like I wasn't close to my normal peak in drag compared to where I am at pec.
Alright, 60 kilos, let's see how it feels. I feel then, I feel like my chain of pec and arm is not going to be the reason. It's going to be my hand can't hold on to it. I felt good. Alright, let's see if we can fit some more weight on. Alright, we have maxed out the pin there. 65 kilos now loaded. I think this is going to be the reach's limit anyway.
Yep.
And I think if it's not mine also, it's very close. Alright, reach is getting set.
Let's see if this helps. If I set with a negative there.
Go reach up. Oh, it's close. No. Oh, that's close. Very close.
Oh.
Alright, so we got a no lift on the reacher, but he's going to be back for another attempt.
I'll try maybe a 2.5.
I reckon you can get that. It didn't look that far off. You don't think you can get that? You think you need to drop?
I felt like it felt like I was lifting the 60 again. Pretty much. Not the 5.
Okay. Alright. This is 65. 65?
65.
Right, you can see I'm starting with a bent wrist already. Like,
Yeah.
instinctively I know that I'm not going to fuck. I'm not starting here and then. Like, I'm going to try. Why not? I'm going to try. And I'm going to fail and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to start with my wrist already bent.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about the value of each of those things. Alright. Strict start. I want to try strict again because I feel like if I just, now that I felt the groove a little,
Yeah.
I can commit a little more. Okay, so strict start I can't do. Now I'm going to try.
See, that looks like you're trying to press it.
Well, yeah, I realised with a strict start that there's just no chance of me dragging. So I'm like trying to just jam and press. Yeah. And again, it's my hand. It's not my elbow. I know my elbow can handle this. But my hand is not coming with me. All right. Cheating start.
There you go.
So if I give the hand the cheat start advantage, my arm is still capable.
Yeah.
It's an interesting train of thought, the two. I actually think that they're a separate thing. There's a time and place for both of them. I feel like you described that last one as it's training your finishing power. Once the hook is set, that's finishing power.
Yeah.
Everything with the strict start is training to increase your ability to set a hook. Because at the end of the day, if I'm up against if setting the hook isn't an issue, and I'm up against Lachlan Adair, I'm better off training finishing power. But if I'm facing you, I don't need more finishing power. I've got enough if I get a hook. It's more important that I train getting into the hook. So,
and like I know I've got enough, hand to do what I want.
Yeah.
It's just everything else that needs to come along.
So it's opponent specific preparation.
Yep.
That's why I love super matches, because you get to hone right in.
Yep.
All right, you gonna have another crack, Reacher?
Yeah, I'll have a crack before we...
All right, Reacher's having a crack. Neil Pickup, we talked about you quite a bit on his podcast. He was saying you always look like you're on crack. He's like, every photo of Jordan. Seriously, you and Lachlan look really tired, and there's Jordan with his eyes like so wide open.
Oh, laughing's great before doing a
He's
wondering
like, what is Jordan on?
Life, high on life, Neil.
Alright, here we go. Setting, get that wrist bent. Drag, finishing power. Go, 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 go. Oh. If you... Oh, I want to set your grip. I don't know, I don't know whether this will help you, but this is what, something that I've developed with the wrist wrench that Todd, like you look like you're in contact there.
Yeah.
Create a wedge with both your pinky and your wrist. Supinate your wrist a bit. Create a wedge and
take it off the hand.
Take it off the index finger. Just wedge that stuff. This really works for me on a wrist wrench, big time.
Can't even melt it.
Yeah, you need to float a little. That's all right. You're like it's like pre-lift lift. It's like you're a little excited about it, but you can't quite get it out. You can't quite follow through.
Hit the brick wall.
There we go. So Jordan, second failure. I think that if we drop down 2.5, you're probably gonna get it, but we're gonna go up another 2.5 for me.
Another 2.5?
Yeah, I did that one, didn't I?
Yeah.
You want to go up 5 on me?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, go up 5.
You're on 5.
We're going to 70 kilos. Jordan has creatively got the butterfly effect going on. Let's see. Watch your toes, Jordan. Don't stand too close. Anything could happen. Alright, 70 kilos.
Come on.
Obviously, I'm not going to bother starting with the strict. I'm going straight to...
We know it's not going to work.
I'm going straight to the finishing power. I think you just got to start with my elbow off.
Yeah, really. Like, unless you put a WAL pad the other way around.
But again, this is about tension. It's not about strictness. I could lengthen this out a touch so I get to start there, but for the sake of consistency, we'll just leave it where it is.
Yeah. Way!
Okay. When I hit into that, then I was like, I ain't sure if it's coming, and then it did.
Now we reach our final 2 plates of 2.5 kilos.
No, look.
Yeah,
look,
two plates of 2.5
Max,
kilos.
so
That's all we got.
We put these on and I lift it.
We're putting a Sid Chrome ratchet set on the plate.
Alright, let's do it. Just keep butterflying it up.
Yeah, butterfly.
I'm just going to keep running. So we've done 70. We've butterflied. Jeez, that's going to fall.
Yeah, that's gonna fall.
It's going to land on my toe. Because I've got my right foot forward.
It's alright, I got you covered. I'm going to put it through the excess of the strap here.
Okay.
And I'm going to tie it off.
You got to show the camera what you've
Yeah,
done.
I will.
Okay, here we go. I'll show you what. Look at what is going on down here. Jordan is...
Totally professional.
So what is this weighing us? 75?
Yeah, 75.
75 kilos. And then I got nothing left. Other than, like you said, Sid Chrome set. Maybe Jordan, you weigh 80.
80.
You could just take all that off and you could swing on it.
Yeah.
If we get to that point.
Yeah, I'll just put my foot through the loop and I'll just hand-free balance.
Alright, 75. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know what numbers are even respectable in this. It's just all uncharted territory. So with this handle and this setup and...
Yeah. Totally safe. Yeah, I'm just going to move the butterfly to that side so it doesn't overbalance. Totally safe. Toes away.
big ache through the connections of the elbow. Said
One
no.
half of the butterfly went up, the other half stayed down.
I'm gonna give myself 30 seconds. And now I've felt it, tasted it a little. That was right then, I was just mentally kind of weak. I only briefly had a real go.
Yeah.
I didn't, now that I know I can't, with just brief effort, have to zone into the, all right, real effort now, like, here we go. Commit for a much longer surge, more sustained pressure. All right. I'm gonna lift this. What does it weigh?
75.
75. I did 7, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, 5's a big jump, but that's fine.
You moved it easy enough once you got it moving.
Yeah, it's getting it moving. It seems to be the...
That's the hard part. Up, 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 up. Yeah. Done.
Yeah, that was easy in the end when I changed strategy.
Yep.
I slowly entered the water as opposed to...
Yeah.
And slowly entering, I dragged as the initiation, and then and that actually felt easy.
Yeah. Didn't
feel hard. Techniques change.
Well, looks like I'm jumping on your lip.
Honestly,
we good with that?
I'm good with that. I don't need to do any more. And the reason being, I see people do these 1 rep maxes like this, and I don't like them. To me, using the method I just used, I could probably go to 100, just dragging and
then moving.
And it becomes, all that happens is my body gets flattened out to the point where I'm starting now.
Yeah.
Very much just, okay, I could end up doing this and pulling plenty, but at the end of the day, I think what really matters with this handle is those strict starts, which was around 50 for me or something.
Yeah.
Before I started curling in.
55?
I'm not sure, I can't remember.
60, I think.
But, bit of fun. Anyway, so lessons learned there was set some rules and stick to them when you're doing your 1 rep max, because anything dragging becomes crazy. Too easily it becomes crazy.
Yep.
Alright.
Too easy.
Any final words, Richard?
Train. No.
Amazing words there from the Richard, ladies and gents. Inspirational. Alright, thanks for watching, and
catch you next time.
see you next time.
Yeah, that's a man!